And we are live for race number 2 of OSRL from the Auto Club Speedway. This is the California Thunder 175. Pace laps have begun. As your starting lineup: Jason Hubbard, Justin Champagne, Benjamin Fanning. I don't know who that 79 car is. Rudy Valentin, Ethan Corder, the 18 Jack Painter, and 25 Joseph M. Armstrong, Tol Owen, Sears Grinch, as the rest of the field behind him. As you're getting ready to go, Ace car coming through turn number 4 pulls off.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. Hubbard gets the jump as Champagne's going to file in right behind him. As the rest of the field scrambling for positions back there on the original start. Down towards turn number 1. It's the 116 of Jason Hubbard. Leading him down towards the backstretch in turn number 3. Steel cars really spread out back there, further in the pack. As Justin Champagne, under pressure from the 78 of Valentin, down to the inside. Now, as he looks to take that position, Fanning and Corder behind them, fourth and fifth. Into turn number 1 now. As the 78 is going to take the second position away from Champagne. Still behind the 16 of Hubbard is 22 car, looks out of shape. Victor Valley, he gets it back going. But it's currently Hubbard, Valentin, Champagne, Fanning, Corder in the top 5. And here's the top 5. As almost 3 wide back there. As Corder to the inside of Fanning and Painter and the 95 car. That's McCammon and Grinch all scrambling around for positions back there. This is for the 4th position. Also back there, Armstrong, Johnson, the 41 of Perry. 3 wide is now they're catching the 38 of Justin Champagne. Corder, 5th position. Files right behind Fanning as they start to single file out a little bit. As the 96 into the wall, trying to run that high groove, scrapes it. He's going to lose a lot of positions here. So Benjamin Fanning falling back now to 9th, maybe even 10th. As we've got a pass for the lead up here. 78 of Rudy Valentin drives right past 116 of Hubbard. As this is completing lap number 4 of 85. So the 116 back now into 2nd after starting on the pole. They've kind of pulled away back from this other group of cars. As now the 95 of Mechanic looking to get past the 38 of Champagne. As he will take that 3rd position away. Slides right up into the wall, onto the wall. Into the outside wall. He couldn't make it stick. Hard damage shot 95. He loses a lot of positions back to 16th. 17th, 18th, 19th, still falling. 22nd now. But back on this battle for third, Ethan Corder, Jack Painter, right behind the 38 of Champagne. Mo Perry really dancing around back there. That's not Mo Perry, I'm fucking stupid. Sorry, Serious Cringe. Shitty ass cars look the same. As Jack Painter now into the third position. But still side by side with Justin Champagne. Alright, OBS I guess just died. I don't know what that was for. But it's still 78 of Valentin in the lead. Hubbard in second. The 18 of Painter, and then Champagne, Johnson, Corder, Fanning, Perry, Garinge, 25 of Armstrong. Towards turn number 1. 7 laps complete of 85. Behind Armstrong, David Cabrera 10th, Victor Valle, Sears Garinge, who is falling. Toll Owen 14th, Tanner Brooks 15th, and Goslin, Richie, Gamboa, Farrell, Ruffin, Bangs, Russell, McCammon. Rounding out the field, he's the 26th or 23rd position, sorry. As Painter safely in third, Champagne though under pressure from Johnson for fourth. As Johnson down to the inside, not quite there though. Champagne kind of single filed out here. Still got one car trying to make that top work. Benjamin Fanning in the 96. He hit it earlier. Starting to recover now. In the 6th position. As further back, Cabrera on the outside. Joseph Armstrong to his inside. Into turn number 1. Cabrera gonna try to turn down underneath him, coming off the corner. To his inside, off turn 2, down the backstretch. Side by side, it looks like Cabrera is going to give the position up. As, oh, the 25 hits the wall on corner entry. That's going to allow the 31 back to the inside. And he's going to slide up. Almost wasn't clear. The 25 back down to the bottom. This is the battle for 9th position. 25 clears him. Down towards turn number 1. As Cabrera's going to try to get a run back. They're on the bottom, but not quite able to. Back up here, this battle is heating up once again. Benjamin Fanning getting that outside to work. Up to 5th, 4th is Isaac Johnson. That's position Fanning trying to take. Almost some contact there. Down the front stretch. As this is the battle for the 5th position. Benjamin Fanning, he's going to take it towards turn number 1. Now, almost 3 wide here as Johnson tries to fight back, and so is Ethan Corder. Almost 3 wide down the front stretch, though, but Johnson is to the inside of Fanning, but can't quite keep it there. It's back to single file. As a lot of people running a lot of different lines. Fanning kind of being loyal to that top. It seems to be working for him, though. Down the backstretch. The 5 into the wall. He's going to lose position to quarter and maybe even Perry here coming off turn number 4. Oh, he hits the wall again. That was a lot harder, though. Gets sideways. As I don't think he's going to lose any more positions, though, as David Cabrera was a little bit back there. Not quite able to capitalize on the mistake by Johnson. Ethan Quarter down to the inside of the 96 of Fanning, it looks like. As down the backstretch, looking to get a run on that 96 car. Quarter looking back up top, though, going to try to carry the momentum off the corner. Fanning got loose coming off. That's going to allow Quarter down to his outside. The front stretch, 14 laps complete of 85. Side by side through turn number 1 and 2. As Ethan Quarter is going to take the position away from Fanning, he's up to 5th. Valentin, Hubbard, Painter, Champagne, Quarter, the top 5 after 14 laps. Valentin up to about a 1.6 second lead over Hubbard, and a half a second back to Painter. 7/10 back to Champagne. 8/10 back to Quarter. As 96 of Fanning under pressure from the 41 of Perry. This for the 6th position. Mo gonna drive it off turn number 2 down the backstretch. Side by side. Now as towards turn number 3. How far does the 41 send it? Off the screen almost. As he's going to slide up and take the position away from Benjamin Fanning. Not quite, though. He wants it back onto the outside, down the front stretch now. Side by side down towards turn number 1. To continue to battle. The 96 into the wall there. That's going to allow the 41 to take the position back. So Perry officially up to 6th now. Behind them, the 31 of Cabrera down to the inside of the 09 of Owen. Through turns in 1 and 2. Cole going to try to carry the momentum coming off. Now I think this would be a good time to finally get this pulled up here. It hasn't been up because it was updating, and that took a lot longer than I thought it would, so I couldn't have it up for the beginning of this race. But now should be up. There we go. As you see 31 of Cabrera falling back here. Back up front though, Rudy Valentin under pressure from the 16 of Hubbard. down the backstretch towards turn number 3. The battle for the lead. Hubbard down to the inside, side by side through turns 3 and 4. Off turn number 4 and not quite there yet. Hubbard had it that time at the line. And I think he's going to clear him here down towards turn number 1. Yes, he will. The 78, though, trying to fight back. Down towards the inside now. Coming off turn number 2. As now Valentin takes the lead as Justin Champagne has taken third away from Jack Painter. 78 slots right up in front of the 16. Was barely clear there. He's going to fight back as Painter also trying to take third back from Justin Champagne. Hubbard back in the lead, but not quite clear yet of the 78. Champagne passed the 18 for third. They're still battling, though. Valentin down, back to the inside of Hubbard down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. These two side by side for a pass. Few laps. Justin Champagne in third. He puts his nose into the battle. 3 wide almost for the lead off turn number 4 down the front stretch. Hubbard, Valentin, and Champagne. Hubbard clear of the 78, but here comes the 38 of Champagne. Down towards the inside. And turn number 1. Off turn 2. Champagne to the inside of Hubbard down the backstretch. 3 cars under a blanket here for the lead. Hubbard has it, but Champagne wants it. So does Valentin, and the cautionist came out. As we have a crash on the backstretch, Josh Goslin is in it. As the 11 of Demon's torn up substantially. 6 of Farrell, I believe, also has damage. Hayden Ruffin may have been in it. Gamboa, and maybe even Banks. We're going to have to go back and see what happened. At this point, they were already wrecking. So, let's pause this here. Get a better view of everything. Probably be the best stuff to get. Oh, the 51 just wasn't clear. That's not a very good camera. 51 was not clear. The 12. Who's the 12 car? I don't know. It's not clear there of the 12. The 11 gets turned. Everybody's scrambling to avoid it. The 11 hits hard on the inside wall. I think it was only a 2-car incident here. The first caution after 23 laps. So that calms everybody down up front as they come down pit road. I believe everybody coming down pit road. As Jason Hubbard leads him down, Justin Champagne in second, then Valentin and Painter. Quarter rounds out the top 5. I believe everybody here is taking 4 tires. I believe the 38 Champagne beat Valentin off pit road, and they both beat 116 and Jason Hubbard. I think it's Michael McCammett, yes, playing some strategy, I assume. He went from last, he's up to 4th. I don't know what he did on his pit stop, but not the same as everyone else. Ethan Corder, Jack Painter, Ben Fanning, Mo Perry, Victor Valley, Caden Russell, the top 10 off pit road. So it's going to be Justin Champagne taking the lead on pit road, and he'll have it when we go back green. Just a few laps. As we'll have one lap to green here this time. Justin Champagne, the leader. As it's going to be Champagne, Fountain, Hubbard, Porter, I believe, the top four for this restart. Painter fifth. That 12 car was the 3, or is marked as a 3. That's Tanner Brooks. But 2, 3, and 4. Champagne, Valentin, Hubbard, Quarter, Painter, Fanning. The first 3 rows. Pace car gets ready to take that hard left-hand turn onto pit road. As the pace car is off, the green flag is out.
Green flag, green flag.
Champagne with the jump on the inside, using all of the track down there. As he takes the green, clear of the 78, down towards turn number 1. Valentin, Hubbard, Quarter, all back there as the field all bunched up. Here comes the 78, looking to the outside of Champagne, down the backstretch. 26 laps completed. Towards turn number 3, side by side, Valentin and Champagne. 78 takes the top. Hubbard and Porter, though, also there. As Valentin looking to carry the momentum, not quite there to clear the 38. 4 cars underneath the blanket here for the lead. Champagne goes to the top. Valentin clears him. Valentin now looking back to the bottom. As he slides up, and he is your leader once again. Rudy Valentin in the 78. Champagne second, Quarter third. 116 of Hubbard in fourth. As now, Benjamin Fanning and the 18 of Jack Painter. 5th and 6th. Fanning, though, looking for 4th from Hubbard. Towards turn number 1. As almost some contact there down the backstretch. As everybody seems to be calming down here for a moment. Further back here, look at the 09 of Cole Owen trying to make a move on the 16 of Ruffin. Looking towards the inside down the front stretch. They're both behind Caden Russell. 9th, 10th, and 11th the battle here. 16 and 09 both going to the higher groove. Off turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Back up here, Jason Hubbard has lost spots to both Ben Fanning and the 18 of Painter. As Fanning looking to make a move on the 818 of Ethan Quarter. Down the front stretch towards turn number 1. Fanning looking to run a higher line to the outside. Down the back stretch, Justin Champagne, also in this group, he's leading it in the second position. Down towards turn number 4. Fanning to the outside of Quarter. Looks to take this third position away. He will have it at the stripe. Now sets his sights on second, Justin Champagne. But a lot of these guys want that second position right now. About 5 of them there. Fanning on the outside of Champagne. Through turns 1 and 2, down the backstretch. Oh, the 96 hits the wall. Almost climbed up it, as thankfully he's gonna lose some spots, but it could have been a lot worse there. Painter and Porter to the inside of the 96. Painter looked a little bit loose coming off turn number 4 that time. Justin Champagne, though, holding strong in second. Painter and Fanning side by side. Behind him for third. Behind this little group, it's Valley and Armstrong 7th and 8th. 22 and 25 back there. As Benjamin Fanning back up in front of the 18 of Painter, though. He wants it back on the inside. This is for third. 96 got a little bit loose there. These cars really look like they're sliding around, but looks like it's been one heck of a race here from Auto Club for race number 2. Fanning back into third, Painter 4th, Hubbard 5th. As let's try to file out here. Back here, Isaac Johnson, Tolo, and Caden Russell. This is for the 9th position. It looks like Johnson's going to take it from both of them. As Tolme won it back, though, on the outside for the 9th position. Off turn 2. As looks like Toll is going to take it back. Back up here, though, the battle for third. Painter and Fanning. 18 and 96 down the front stretch. 35 laps complete at the line. That's 50 to go. Towards turn number 1. Painter and Fanning side by side for the third position. Both behind the 38 of Champagne. Off turn number 2, down the backstretch. Towards turn number 3. As neither of these drivers want to give up that position. Jason Hubbard back there in 5th. He also wants that 3rd position. Towards turn number 1. He's going to send it down into the corner 3 wide. Almost went 4 wide there with Champagne. 4 cars looking for the 2nd position. The 38, 96, 18, and 16. Everybody's going to single file back out before going down towards turn number 3. Hubbard trying to make that higher line work up there. It's now Jack Painter pushing the 96 down the front stretch into turn number 1. This is for P3. Looks like a bunch of lines people are running. And it's been quite exciting to watch them race here at Auto Club. Josh Goslin is 1 lap down. Tanner Brooks has disconnected. I believe, has also retired from the race, so not out of the session yet. He is 14 laps down in 23rd. Last car on track and running is Marty Farrell, 14 seconds back of the leader, Rudy Hamilton. Jack Painter still battling Quinton Fanning and Justin Champagne for 2nd and 3rd. As in front of these guys, Rudy Valentin still holding a steady lead. As now the 96 going to try to dive back down into the 3rd position now, inside of Jack Painter. Off turn 4, down the front stretch, 39 laps complete at the line. This race has honestly kind of been flying past. Only 1 caution. Painter in the 2nd position. Now squarely in front of the 96. Though it may get passed here by the 16 of Hubbard. 116. As now Ethan Corder may take both positions away. He slides, not quite clear, though they make it work. Close call there between the 96 and 818 of Corder and Fanning. Corder, Hubbard, Fanning, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Hubbard looking for the 4th position. On the inside of Corder. Oh, the 96 really hit the wall there. He's still in it. He may lose position to Valley. Yes, he will. Maybe even Armstrong here. So Fanning gets into the wall. He's going to lose at least 1, maybe even 2 spots. As Corder safely in front of the 116 of Hubbard. As back here in the 11th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Johnson, Cabrera, and down there the 76 of Kyle Ritchie. This is for the 10th position. As Johnson currently in 10th, side by side for 11th between Cabrera and Ritchie down the front stretch. 42 laps to go. Now past halfway. As a 22 of Victor Valley. I don't know if he had a problem. He is on pit road getting tires. So he surrenders up almost all the spots he had. I believe he was running in the 6th position, if I'm not mistaken. So he's on pit road. Tough break for Victor Valley in the 22. He's going to go a lap down here. Back up, here's the 3rd place runner, Jack Painter. Safely behind the 38 of Champagne. Ethan Corder in 4th. Hubbard still up there trying to make that top line come in. At the 25 of Joseph M. Armstrong up into the outside wall. He's going to lose 2, maybe even 3 and 4 spots here. Almost 5 spots, actually. Big mistake there by Joseph M. Armstrong in the 25 car. Running that wall. He got too close. And quite too close to the wall. Gonna end up rubbing it. As the 31 about got turned sideways by the the 76. That's David Cabrera and Kyle Ritchie. And it looked like the 31 maybe got a little too aggressive with the blocks. Got it in front of the 76. As Jack Painter and Ethan Porter, the battle for third. And something I've also noticed, Justin Champagne has been cutting into Rudy Valentin's lead. So I'll keep an eye on that as this battle for third continues. Painter trying to get a run on the 818 of quarter. Up here, the leader, Rudy Valentin. That lead has shrunk as Justin Champagne looking the inside down the front stretch for the lead. 46 laps complete at the line. 39 to go. Valentin about 2/10 out of Champagne. Down the backstretch, Ethan Porter in the third position in front of Jack Painter. 3 turns, 3 and 4. That lap crafter is Victor Valley, who I believe is pulling away from these two. As Champagne down to the bottom, the 78 got loose. As new leader Justin Champagne at the line, and the caution is out. For Isaac Johnson, who's in the outside wall. Luke's oil number 5 machine. Let's see what happened to him. From where it looks, he was running the top until he wasn't. Yep, runs too close. Spins, collects the 31, who goes upside down. David Cabrera. Let's take a look to see. Which one's the... See the 5 just come off the wall, get into the 31. I think, yep, the 2 grabbed wheels as that sent the 31 upside down to the outside wall. He's back over onto his wheels. Scary looking incident there for David Cabrera. He keeps going though. Light damage, it wasn't that hard of a hit. But this all happens right after the 38 of Justin Champagne took the lead. Rudy Valentin. So, under caution here, cars coming down pit road. Champagne leads him down. Could we see a lead change here on pit road like we did the last caution? As I believe that's somebody getting their lap back. As I think Champagne does get away first. So, Justin Champagne going to maintain his lead. over the 78. Jack Painter, I believe, will be in the 3rd position. Jason Hubbard in 4th. Easton Quarter. Looks like he did not get that good of a pit stop. He will lose 2 positions. Kyle Ritchie 6th. Toll 0-7. Mo Perry, Joseph M. Armstrong, and Hayden Ruffin, the top 10. Gamboa, Russell, Fanning, Gamboa, Russell, Fanning, Bangs, Johnson, Garinge. Some more shuffling back there. I'm still not quite sure if that lineup is correct. Meanwhile, though, the 38, Justin Champagne, be your leader. That 22 of Victor Valley is a lap car. I think he's going to be taking the wave run, though. He was the one that pitted under green. One lap to green. Champagne, Valentin, the 18 of Painter, Hubbard, Quarter. That's the 76 back there of Kyle Ritchie. I believe Tom Owen, the 09. Perry Ruffin, and the 99, that is Gamboa. So, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. Half a lap till we do so. Champagne, Valentin, Painter, Hubbard, pace car pulls off.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. The 38 with the lead. What a terrible penalty. He gets the jump. And we'll leave them down towards turn number 1. Valentin in 2nd. Painter in 3rd. Hubbard quarter. 3 wide off turn number 2. Down the backstretch. Valentin to the inside of Champagne. He's going to take the lead away. So, Valentin takes the lead, but not quite yet. Champagne wants it back at the line. Valentin had it. Side by side down towards turn number 1. Jack Painter wants to throw his hat into the ring here. Hubbard in 4th behind him. Side by side off turn number 2 between those two for the 2nd position. Into turn number 3. Valentin the leader. Champagne 2nd under pressure though from Hubbard and Painter. Off turn 4. Down the front stretch. Side by side for 3rd. Both of them want the 2nd position. Painter looks like he's going to take 3rd down to the inside of Champagne. As he's has it though. Champagne's going to carry the momentum off turn number 2. Down the back stretch side by side. Champagne maintaining the 2nd position now. Painter in 3rd, Hubbard 4th, Quarter 5th. These 5 have mainly been the top 5 for almost all this race. We have one car, 1 lap down. Josh Goslin, he's 20th. Michael McCammon, Tanner Brooks, DJ Nemitz, 3 DMX. Only 2 cautions this race, 54 laps complete. There will be 30 to go, this time by at the line. It's Valentin, Champagne, Painter, Hubbard, Core, top 5. Richie, Perry, Armstrong, Owen, Ruffin, Johnson, Russell, Garinge, Bangs, Valley, Fanning, Gamboa, Farrell, Cabrera, Goslin. The field as Jack Painter to the inside of Champagne. Once again for the second position down towards turn number 1. Painter is going to take it. Champagne fighting back on the bottom off turn number 2. And down the back stretch here as towards turn number 3. Painter smacked the wall. That may allow Champagne to clear him coming off the corner. It does. Champagne back in the second. Painter in third. Hubbard still in 4. He looks to the outside now. Painter not quite able to get there towards turn number 1. Painter sending it down on the bottom. He's going to try to slide up in front of Champagne. He does, but Champagne's going to try to pull a crossover off turn number 2 down the backstretch. Hubbard almost tried to take a 3 wide in the middle, but didn't have the room to. Into turn number 3. Champagne bottom, Painter middle, Hubbard still trying to make the higher line work. Can't quite hold it with these other 2 though. Off turn 4, down the front stretch. Between Fanning, Painter, Hubbard, the battle for second. Painter hiding at the line, 57 complete. Hubbard still trying to make that line work. Off turn number 2, the 38 tries to slide up in front of him. Can't quite get clear of him though. Down the backstretch towards number 3. The 18 of Jack Painter clear in second. He's about 7 tenths behind the leader. 30,078. Off turn number 4. He's going to try to drive away from these other 2 who are battling for third, Champagne and Hubbard. Hubbard on the outside, down the backstretch. Trying to run that 38 down, lower into corner entry. Off turn number 4, Hubbard clears the 38. He's in the 3rd position now. Champagne back to 4th. Porter, Richie, Perry, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Though, trying to get back to the inside of Hubbard. Can't quite do it through turns 1 and 2. Both of these behind the 18 of Jack Painter. Half a second separates Painter and Hubbard. Almost a second between Valentin and Painter. .25 to go. That time by. I have to think, I wonder how if they can make it to the end of this race. Not quite sure about it. Down the front stretch. Fastest that time by was Rudy Valentin, a 42.6. Champagne, though, a 42.7. He's going to try to fight back 16 on the bottom, off turn 2, down the backstretch. Painter in second. These two side by side for third. They have been doing this for a while now. Into turn number 3. Champagne ahead of Hubbard. But 116 is going to carry the momentum off the corner. Champagne, though, throws a mean block right in front of him. He's lucky he didn't get turned to the outside wall, as he's going to try to take his line away towards turn number 1. Champagne into third. Hubbard in fourth, quarter fifth. Ritchie is in sixth, the second off of quarter. Perry seventh. Ruffin eighth. Armstrong ninth. Johnson 10th. As Justin Champagne setting his sights on second place, the 18 of Jack Painter. Toyota Camry down towards turn number 3. Off turn 4, Champagne almost there. Quarter now to the inside of the 116 of Hubbard. Side by side for fourth. Almost a razor edge between the two. Down the front stretch, quarter though, looks like he may try to slide up in front of the 116 of Hubbard. He will. So our quarter up to fourth. Painter though under fire from the 38 of Champagne into turn number 3. Side by side. Down the front stretch, 65 laps complete, 20 laps to go. That time by Painter was about 2 thousandths off balancing, but Champagne was faster than both. Off turn 2 and down the backstretch. Painter still in second, maintaining that position over Justin Champagne. So this has allowed Rudy Valentin to try and pull away from these guys about 2 tenths faster. The 78 and the 18. There's a lap car ahead. I think that's the 31 possibly of David Cabrera. Down the backstretch though. Painter sets it off into turn number 3. Goes higher than Champagne does. That is the 31 of Cabrera. As I think Kyle Ritchie has taken the 5th position away from Jason Hubbard. Side by side into turn number 1. Off turn 2, down the backstretch. Painter still trying to find a way past the 23 Champagne. This quarter looks like he may try to throw his hat into this bid for second. Laps up the bird, going to stay high. And Champagne and Painter look like they're going to have no problem getting around him. Into turn number 1. It's Justin Champagne up into second. Past the 18 of Jack Painter. Ethan Porter now looking for third from Painter. Off turn 2, down the backstretch. Into turn number 3, quarter down to the inside of Painter. Off turn 4, looks like the 18 is going to maintain that position. As it's Valentin, Champagne, Painter, Porter, Kyle Ritchie, the top 5. Champagne now, we can work on reeling in Rudy Valentin. He's got 16 laps to go to do it. Still not quite sure where these cars are on fuel and tires. Sounds iffy, but it's possible that they can. As trouble for the 96 of Vincent Fanning, he slaps the wall in turn 2, and the right front tire went down. So, tough break for the 96 of Fanning. Back up here, Justin Champagne. He's caught the 78. Off turn 4. 14 to go at the line. Valentin, Champagne. That lead disappeared quickly. Down into turn number 1. The last car ahead, that is the 51 of Josh Goslin. Already 1 lap down. He may become 2 down. Down the backstretch now. Towards turn number 3. Both these guys trying to run the bottom. .72 complete at the line. This is coming down nitty-gritty here for the lead between Valentin and Champagne. Ethan Porter is gotten by Jack Painter for third. Champagne on the inside. Valentin on the outside. Off turn 2, down the backstretch. They may swap roles here. Champagne look to the top. And Valentin's going to protect it up there. Into turn number 3. Ethan Porter and Painter. Third and fourth. Porter could play a factor in this race. I think he's catching these two. Valentin that time by about 5 hundredths lower than Champagne, but Porter was faster than both. Off turn 2, down the backstretch. Champagne still not able to get past this 78 car. Has really been dominating this entire race. But it seems as if he doesn't quite have the same long run speed as some of these other guys like Champagne and Porter. 11 to go at the line. Porter is coming. Into turn number 1 this time. Off turn 2, down the backstretch. Champagne looking to make his move. He's got to run down to the inside. Champagne ahead of the 78. Off turn 4. Can he keep it? Though he can't clear him. Valentin at the line. He's going to lead this lap. 10 laps to go at Auto Club. Thrilling battle for the lead between Rudy Valentin and Justin Champagne. Through 1 and 2. Ethan Porter about a second back. Valentin's going to keep the lead over Champagne down the backstretch. Neither of these drivers really giving in. Now Champagne is going to have to get a run at a later time. Can't be too late though, as we are only got 9 laps to go this time. Champagne 2/10 off what Valentin put up. Porter a smidge faster than Valentin though. Through turns 1 and 2. 38 charging once again down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. Off turn 4. The 38 down to the bottom. Going to use all of the racetrack onto the apron. That time by at the line. Valentin had it. Barely over Champagne. Off turn number 2. Champagne is not quite clear of the 78. Down the backstretch into turn number 3. Champagne sends it off in there. He's going to try and slide up in front of the 78. He's going to take the lead. Clears him. Off turn 4. Justin Champagne up to the lead. Valentin follows him down to the apron. Ethan Porter 6.5 tenths back. As Valentin trying to fight back and retake the lead. Down the backstretch. Champagne trying the Pagano strategy. Not trying to allow that 78 to get a draft off of him. Down the straightaways. Into turn number 3. The 78 has hit the wall. Rudy Valentin may have just thrown it away there. He smacks the outside wall. He's going to lose second to quarter. 6 laps to go. Champagne about 2 tenths faster than quarter. So that could be it. Quarter back to 9 tenths off of Champagne. Justin Champagne working past the lap car, Victor Valley. As 5 laps to go. Champagne on cruise control. Quarter. 1.1 seconds back. So barring any unforeseen cautions or incidents, Justin Champagne may just be going back to back here to start OSRL. Quarter, Valentin, Painter, Richie, the top 5. As back here, there's Cole Owen behind the 41 of Mo Perry. It looked like they were battling.
The yellow flag is out.
Caution is out. As this may change everything. Somebody spun on the backstretch. I'm not quite sure who it is. Alright, 3 cars here. Okay, so we're gonna try to figure out who that may have been. What is that? Okay, so at this point somebody already spun me. Where are these? Okay. Two's got some damage. Ooh! It was Victor Valley who hit the wall and spun down. That's what I believe brought this caution out. So, everybody pitting. There's Champagne. He was the leader. Jack Painter gets out first. I think he may have taken 2 tires. So it's going to be Jack Painter leading them off. In the 18, some bold strategy work may be going on here. Champagne second, Quarter third. Richie, Hubbard, Perry, Owen, Russell, Grinch, Ruffin. Bangs, Valentin back to 12th. So, tough break for Rudy Valentin. He must have been repairing damage. So, this race could really go any way. Champagne, I think, has the overall fastest car. But Painter would give him a challenge up here with the track position that he has. Quarter also seemed pretty fast on the short run. We will find out, though. I believe this is going to be a green light checkered. 1 lap to green. Painter, Champagne, Quarter, Richie, Hubbard of top 5. Jason Hubbard also is going to be in the mix here. He's pretty fast on the short run too. Richie is going to be in 4th. He's been quietly working his way up through the field like he tends to do. So, we're going to have 2 laps to decide it. This is going to be really up in the air here. This time by, they're going to be taking the green flag to decide it here at Auto Club for race number 2. It's going to be Painter, Champagne, Quarter, Richie, or maybe even Jason Hubbard. That's the top 5 for this restart. The green flag is out.
Green, green, green.
Painter with the jump. Champagne down to the bottom. Enemy side by side off turn number 2. Contact, the 76 is around. Hard crash in the outside wall.
Caution, yellow
The
flag.
caution is out. Benjamin Fanning sliding to avoid it. The 76 of Richie. The 41 there of Mo Perry. So the caution is back out. Jason Hubbard also involved. On 16 car. So we'll try it again. Jack Painter, I believe, was still the leader. So we'll try it again. To decide it here at Auto Club, 85 laps just wasn't enough. Lights on top of the pace car. Still on. So, this is 1 to green here. So it's Jack Painter, your leader. He took 2 tires last pit stop. Justin Champagne in second. Ethan Corder third. Toll Owen up to 4th now. And I believe that's Cirrus Garinge in 5th. One lap to green. As this will also allow Valentin to restart, I believe, 6th. So he, who I believe has just the fastest short run car out here, may still have a chance at winning this race, which he has led the majority of. He's got 5 cars in front of him who also want this victory just as bad as he does. So it's going to be Painter, Champagne, Porter, Owen, Garinge, Valentin, Armstrong, Ruffin, Bangs, Gamboa 10th, Russell 11th, Farrell, Hubbard, Cabrera, Perry, Valley, Johnson, Goslin, Richie, who is disconnected, Benjamin Fanning, 20th right now, 15 laps down. So, getting ready to go once again. We've got the 18 and the 38. 2 tires versus 4 tires. Porter, Owen, Garinge. Pace car pulls off, takes the hard left. And the green flag is out. Painter gets the jump. Champagne slips into the hole in front of quarter. As they head toward turn number 1. Jack Painter, your leader. Champagne in second, quarter and third. Down the backstretch. Owen and Valentin, 4th and 5th. Now it's Valentin in the 4th. 18 trying to snake it down the backstretch towards turn number 3. Here comes Champagne to the bottom. Justin Champagne to the inside of Jack Painter. Quarter in the wall. Justin Champagne, he's going to take the lead. The white flag is out. Painter's still at his door. Side by side down towards turn number 1. Valentin in third. Off turn 2. Still side by side down the backstretch. Painter. Inching ahead towards turn number 3 for the final time. Champagne, Painter coming back to the strike. I think Painter got loose. Jack Painter, not quite enough. Justin Champagne wins at Auto Club. Painter second. Valentin recovers for third. Gordon is going to get credited with 4th. Gringe, Armstrong, Owen, Bangs, Ruffin, Hubbard, Gamboa, Johnson, Russell, Valley, Farrell, Cabrera, Perry, Goslin, Ritchie, Fanning, McCammett, Brooks, and Nemitz. The finishing order. Champagne throws it through the grass. He is your winner. And a very exciting battle to the finish. I believe the margin of victory, 41 thousandths of a second, 4 100ths, that is. So a very exciting race, capped off by a great finish from Auto Club. So, we're going to try to get some interviews here in a quick second. Hopefully. We'll give it a couple minutes here. Justin Champagne. Wasn't quite sure if he was going to get it there at the white flag. Painter, I think, got a little loose coming off turn 4. And that allowed Champagne to just pull ahead. I think that's I need to be able to move people in the Discord server, which I don't think I have. So, just give us a second real quick and we'll get some interviews, don't worry. Rudy Valentin's going to be first. We're going to start with third, then probably go to second, then we'll get Justin Champagne's opinion on the race. Third, once I get the ability to move people. Jonathan, please. Jonathan, can't. I can't do anything. We'll get interviews here real quick. Just eventually. Alright, yeah, that's pretty cool. Sure do love. I can server mute myself. I just can't find what. Please, Jonathan, give me the ability to move. One day, we'll get some interviews. God damn it. Hurry up. Okay, sure. Just move people in here. That's cool. Totally what I wanted you to do. So Justin Champagne's here. Oh, there we go. He unmuted.
How's it going?
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You really seem to have arguably the fastest car. Rudy kind of was better on short runs, but you were able to reel him in there. What do you think? What do you think?
I was bad on the short runs. I had to wait till my tires got warm, and then I was fast.
Well, you were pretty good. I don't think you had the most laps. How many did you lose? That doesn't tell me. Anyways, you were really fast. Congratulations on your win. What were you kind of thinking going into that final restart when you were second?
Well, I knew I had 4 tires, and the leader, he had 2 tires. I knew it was an advantage, but he did pretty good holding me off. It was kind of nerve-wracking. I thought we would have blow by him, but he held his line and did pretty good holding us off, but we got past him and won it.
Alright, well, congratulations on your win. Good luck wherever we're going next week.
Alrighty, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Next, we're going to talk to Jack Painter. Jack Painter, you're in the booth. You finished second there. The 2-tire strategy almost worked. What were you thinking on that final restart?
I was just trying to pin him down on the bottom because I knew if I had the high side, I could theoretically, get the run off the corner and keep the lead. But he just drove it in so deep to turn 3 that last lap, and I just couldn't. It just wouldn't stick. And God, it almost worked. I've done this in official races a few times, taking 2 tires. It worked those 2 times. It almost worked this time. I wanted that so bad, but that was great racing there with Justin at the end.
Yeah, that was really good. I was kind of hoping it would work there just for the 2-tire strat means, but anyway, second place isn't that bad.
Especially since I was destroying my right front the entire race. I couldn't keep up with them, so it was either finish 5th or go for the win, and it almost worked out.
Alright, well, congratulations on second, and good luck next week, wherever we're going. I think Rockingham.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alright. Rudy Valentin, you finished third, even though arguably I think you should have probably could have won this race, but what kind of happened there on that pit stop where you lost a lot of positions?
Okay, so I had less than a gallon of fuel left, and I accidentally put 1.7 in, and I made my crew guys come back over and put more in, which costed me 10 spots. And I didn't put enough in because the car was super tight on the last 2 laps there, and I couldn't get a run off the corner. I was thinking I should have filled the tank to get a little bit more grip or a little bit more weight on the rear. That probably would have helped me get up there and run with them guys for the win.
Well, anyways, you probably would have won that race on a restart like that, but you still did pretty good for the situation you kind of had on pit road. So, congratulations on your third place finish, and good luck next week at Rockingham.
Thank you.
Alright, so I think that's going to be it from Auto Club after we finally got interviews done. So, thank you for coming out. We hope to see you next week for race number 3 from Rockingham. Congratulations to your winner, Justin Champagne. And, night.